Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are good. So today we are going to start. Our topic is comprehension. So comprehension से related पढ़ने वाले बच्चे. So let's read passage 1. Read the following passage carefully. So let's read. The load was very heavy for the old camel. He tried his best to carry it as far as the next village. There his master would be able to get another camel to carry his heavy load. But he was so tired and exhausted that he could not go any further. His master took off the load from the camel's back and put it on the back of another camel and went his way. The tiger was passing by at the time he had been hurt by the tusk of an elephant. As the tiger was in pain, he found it difficult to walk. So he lay down by the side of the camel. The camel began licking the tiger's wound with his long tongue and offered him food that his master had left for him. In a few days, the tiger and camel recovered. As the tiger was very hungry, the old camel told him to kill him and eat his meat. The tiger could not think of killing his friend. At that time, a deer came running towards them. A hunter had shot at him with an arrow. He lay down by the side of the tiger. He told the tiger to kill him and eat his flesh as he did not want to wicked hunter to take him away. The tiger did as he was told. Just then the hunter came to the spot. The angry tiger jumped on him and killed him also. Another young deer was in the bag that the hunter was carrying. The tiger set it free. The tiger and camel lived happily ever after in the forest. तो आपने देखा बच्चे एक पैसेज और इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर खुद से करेंगे. So next passage है, read the following passage carefully. In the history of mankind, dance as an artistic form of expression in the extremely old evidence of dance as a creative form is available in ancient library texts, paintings and sculptures for the prehistoric times to the medieval period. There are now seven classical dance styles. Bharatnatyam originated from Tamil Nadu, Kathakali from Kerala, Kuchipudi from Andhra Pradesh, Odissi from Orissa, Manipuri from Manipur, Kathak from North region and Satriya from Assam. Most of these classical dance trace their roots of the grammar and techniques of the movement codified in Natya Shastra completed by Bharat Muni sometimes between 2nd century BC and 2nd centuries AD. Dance according to Bharat is classified into main aspects, Nitya and Nitya. Nitya in the broad sense of the pure abstract dance which basically does not interrupt or communicate any specific theme. It is the movement of limbs and body to the accomplishment and percussion instruments playing a specific rhythmic cycle of tal. Nitya is the aspects of dance which is expressive and which communicates the meaning or theme of a song through gestures of hands, hast, facial expression and body movements. Stylized interpretations when conveyed through body movements and facial and hand gestures is known as Angika Abhinay, through words as Vachika Abhinay and through costumes and makeup as Aharya Abhinay. So यहाँ पर इस बेस पर बच्चे क्वेश्चन आंसर भी दिए हैं. So आंसर आपसे खुद से फाइंड आउट करेंगे. So next passage है, read the passage carefully. Passage number 3. My next pet was a pigeon, the most revolting bird to look at, with its feathers pushing through the wrinkled scarlet skin mixed with the horrible yellow down that covers baby pigeons and makes them look as though they have been pre-oxiding their hair. Because of its repulsive and opaque appearance, we called it Quasimodo. Since it had an orthodox upbringing without parents to teach it, Quasimodo seems convinced that it was not a bird at all and refused to fly. It walked everywhere. It was always eager to join us in anything we did. It would even try to come for walks with us. So you had to either carry it on your shoulder, which was risking an ancient to your clothes, or else you let it walk behind. If you let it walk, then you had to show down your own pace to suit its. For should you get too far ahead, you would hear the most frantic and imploring coos and turn around to find Costibo returning desperately after you. So बच्चे इसके बेस पर क्वेश्चन आंसर भी दिए हैं, तो आंसर खुद से फाइंड आउट करेंगे. Next passage. So read the following passage carefully. The idea of euthanasia, of hastening the death of someone from motives of compassion, covers two main situations. The first is where someone is close to death and can be kept alive briefly with intensive medical care. The official reason for the use of every possible technique on patients for whom there seems no hope is that we never know that there is no hope of at least a brief recovery. The second situation, in which it is proposed to end the life of someone who is not expected to die at once from natural causes, is more morally doubtful, insofar as the suggestion may be based on the notion of the quality of life experienced by the patient. This is an inadequate approach to human beings. At one extreme, we may be dealing with a birth that can be called human at all, such as being likely to live at the most for only a few hours. Many feel that during this time it ought to be given ordinary nursing care, beginning to an end of the life of, say, a spastic child. By the deliberate refusal of the fullest medical care seems morally indefensible. So बच्चे इस बेस पर हमें क्वेश्चंस भी दिए हैं और ऑप्शन भी साथ में दिए हैं, तो पैसेज को दोबारा केयरफुली पढ़ेंगे और इनके आंसर खुद से ढूंढेंगे. सो नेक्स्ट पैसेज है. रीड द पैसेज केयरफुली. Trees give shade for the benefit of others, and while they themselves stand in the sun and endure the scorching heat, they produce fruit for others to make profit. The character of a good man is like that of trees. What is the use of this perishable body if no use of it is made for the benefit of mankind? We should learn from the example which nature gave us. Sandalwood, the more it is rubbed, the more scent it held. Gold, the more it is used, the more it shines. The human beings who are noble at heart do not lose their qualities even in losing their lives. What matters whether others praise them or not? What does it signify whether they die at this moment or their lives are prolonged? Happen what may, those who tread on the right path will not set foot on any other. Life itself is unprofitable to a man who does not live for others. To live for the mere sake of living one's life is to live the life of dogs and crows. Those who lay down their lives for the sake of a noble cause, a friend, or even for the sake of a stranger will assuredly dwell forever in a world of bliss. तो इसी के बेस पर बच्चे यहाँ पर भी हमें क्वेश्चन दिए हुए हैं और आंसर से खुद से फाइंड आउट करेंगे और प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. सो नेक्स्ट पैसेज. Let's read. Thomas Alva Edison, the generator of electricity, was born in Milan, Ohio, America on Feb 11, 1847. Though he had become the greatest inventor of the world, he had received little or no formal education. His mother, a teacher herself, started educating him. The result was astonishing. He began to learn many subjects with unusual eagerness. When 12, he began to look for a job. He became a member of the Public Library of Detroit. He began reading books on various subjects. The most interesting subject for him was chemistry. He made up his mind to be a chemist. He also got interested in telegraphy. When 22, he went to New York, where he raised gold reporting telegraphy company in search of a job. Work there had been disreputed because the telegraph equipment had broken down. Edison volunteered to set it right and did so in a few minutes only. His salary was fixed at $300 per month. Soon he was recognized not only as the greatest inventor of telegraphy but also as a great scientific in electrical science. Later, he left his job and set up a laboratory and workshop at New Jersey in New York. Then he shifted to Menlo Park to pursue his scientific pursuits regarding electric bulb. There he announced that he was celebrating New Year's Eve with a festive of light. About 3,000 people assembled, and what did they witness? Dazzling lights turned the dark night into a luminous day just at the touch of a switch. तो देखा बच्चे छोटा सा पैराग्राफ और किस बेस पर, और इसी बेस पर पैसेज के अंदर नीचे ही क्वेश्चन आंसर भी आपको दिए हैं, ये खुद से करने हैं. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग बच्चों.